Right, so plan for today is this morning gonna have my breakfast, then I'm coaching at 5-1, so going through their sweat and Olympic lifting classes, and then after that going on a walk with Kaylee and the dogs, and then hopefully finishing tonight with some big lifts in the garage. So let's have some fun. So I've come back from coaching, finished up there, and now we are going on a walk with this little munchkin, that little munchkin, and this little munchkin.
Was I one of the munchkins?
Come here. You rascal.
Yeah.
Back for our walk. It is the next day. We went on the walk yesterday, had a lovely time, got back. It was about a 2-hour walk and we're both completely knackered. Kelly's gone to Barcelona yesterday or last night for a work thing, so that means that I'm here on my own. It's meant to be a rest day today, but I'm looking after the dogs. Rested yesterday really, so instead I'm gonna train. So I'm gonna have my my coffee, which my latte art is kind of improving. So yeah, gonna have my coffee and then we're gonna head into the garage and get lifting. Today's a good day, it's a heavy day. So back squatting first, then we're gonna go heavier on the snatch, heavier on the clean jerk, which will be good fun because I haven't gone heavy on either in a very long time. So the plan is nice and simple. We're gonna carry on with Dave's squat cycle, which is the toughest day of the squat cycle in my opinion, because the reps aren't as high, so the volume isn't quite as high, but you have to do a very heavy set of a lot of reps to finish it off, so it's tough. And then once we've done that, we're going to do some doubles. So we're going to build to a snatch double, minimum weight 115, and then we're going to build to a heavy of 1 clean, 2 jerks. Again, minimum weight that I want is 145. If we get more than that, bonus. So those are the weights. So the squats, it's 4x4 at 168, and that is actually meant to be a 7 before I get carried away. And so it's 4x4 at 168, and then one set of 7, and then we're going into the snatches. So snatch double at minimum 115, and then clean plus 2 jerks, minimum 145. So I'm going to warm up, and then I'll probably meet you on the first set of squats just for funsies. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, so that's why I'm doing so many sort of strength pieces. So like my back day, I've got my heavy deadlifts. I'm squatting 3 times a week, and I'm sort of pushing the Olympic lifts to the background a little bit. Not for the sake of trying to, because I'm really good at them, but because I need to build up my strength base to start improving a bit more. If you look at the English champs, like snatch 140, clean and jerks 160, I should have got 165, but I didn't have the legs to stand it up. I did stand it up, I missed the jerk, but then I didn't stand it up on the second attempt. It was the legs that ruined the whole thing. So I just spend my day squatting apparently, and not getting much stronger. But hopefully, touch wood, long run, by the end of this year, so in 330 days time, I will be an absolute unit at squatting and have a 250 kilo squat like Ed Small. That's what I'm aiming for. Eddie, coming for you. This is going to be the first set, so it's 4 lots of 4, 168 kilos, and then 1 lot of 7 at the same weight afterwards. And then one of those sets we're doing topless for the thumbnail, because why the fuck not? Gotta get views somehow. Three more of that to go, and then an extra one for fun. So what I'm focusing on to try and get the most out of the squats is my position. That's a big thing that I need to change. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm sitting back into my heels a little bit more. So I'm tracking linearly with my knees instead of letting them go out too far, which is sort of a bad habit that I have. And then I'm also trying to have a bit more of a controlled tempo on the way down, and then accelerate as hard as I possibly can at the bottom of the squat. Again, another bad habit that I pick up just from doing strength stuff in general, doing a lot of this stuff, is you just do the sets for the sake of doing the sets. It's very important that you have intent behind them. If you are moving with purpose, then you get a lot more out of the set, whereas you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. You don't get the same outcome out of doing the set. So set 2, we'll see whether we can maintain that. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like everything went out the window on that set. I was all over the shop. Squats are hard. Everything's hard. Why do I want to be good at this? It's time for that thumbnail set. So off goes the mic, off goes the top. It's cold, I'm putting this back on. Right, this is the last set of 4. To be fair, the topless set felt good. Felt better than the one before that, so, you know, maybe topless is the way to go. Lovely stuff. Right, so now we're about to do the worst bit. So that's the set of 7 at the same weight. Feels better than the last week did though. So, you know, fingers crossed it all goes well. Touch wood. The set of 7 is the will builder. This is the one that, like, mentally, when you get through this, you can fucking conquer anything. Because you've just done 4 lots of 4 and it felt really hard. So, you know, 7, easy. Fuck it. One more, come on. So much worse, do 3 extra reps. So much worse. Right, I'm gonna need 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna do some snatches. So, warming up for the snatches now. I have to have a change of tyre, 1, because I'm boiling as fuck. And 2, because when I start clean and jerking, I can't have my little microphone stuck here. So the hat is going on and getting clipped in. Is the microphone. So yes, it is like 2 degrees outside, but I'm wearing a hat indoors. On the snatches, I'm trying to balance myself out. So I have a tendency to lean over to this leg. So that's my right side. And as a result of that, I'm all over the shop. My feet go funny. So I'm gonna try and cue myself to track my knees over my toes in my squat and see whether that helps. We'll see. Nope, don't think that helped. Try again. That felt a bit better. What doesn't feel good is this. We're gonna have to find a different solution. Apparently, I am not pro YouTuber yet. Didn't look too bad, so we'll try again at 90. Channel your inner knees over toes guy. Don't know whether he designed his protocols for snatching, but hey ho. Apparently we're going no foot today as well. Have a look how that went and go up to 100. Try again. So we're going to stick to no foot because apparently when I try and move my feet just move together instead of apart. So we're going to continue with tracking these forwards and get that nailed. Hopefully we can double up to 115 that way and hopefully maybe a little bit higher. But you know, first time going heavy in a little while. I've done lots of work at 100, so this should feel reasonably comfy and reasonably light. It's sort of 110 onwards when we haven't done that much work. There's so many things I'm trying to work on at the moment, but then bad habits just creep back in. It's very annoying. Those slow forwards is unbelievable. And that was so backwards is unbelievable. Ooh. We hit the extremes then, Jesus. Right, I'm gonna go up to 105. Right, hopefully we can find the middle ground with 105. Forwards again. Up to 110. Still in the ballpark of should be reasonably comfortable. I'm going to start thinking about moving the feet a bit more now because I think that's partly why I'm catching it forwards. Fucking forwards, God. Still forwards. Oh my God, shit. Alright. Looks like we're doing that badger again. Watch the video back so we can figure out what's going on. Honestly, not 100% sure what was wrong with that, so we'll just try again and see whether we can fix it. Very annoying missing 110. Going from 140 snatch at the beginning of December to 110 at the end of January. Ha! Great. That's what happens when you have a bit of time deloading. I feel strong though, just technique isn't quite there. Oh wow. Caught that on my tiptoes. See that? It was a prime example of I'm very good at just making lifts happen. Like if I need to make a lift happen, I will make a lift happen. But that doesn't mean my technique is amazing, which is very annoying. So consistency can then go out the window. Whereas I feel like that probably looked like a less technically correct snatch, but I made the lift compared to the last set, which probably looked more technically correct, but I missed both the lifts. So it'll be interesting to see what anyone thinks in the comments. Right, 115, so this is the minimum for the day. I would like 120, maybe even 125, but this is the minimum. This is what we set out as our minimum target for the day. I didn't want to have to redo the first one. First one felt good, second one did not feel good. I braced too early. I was holding my breath for way too long. We'll try 120 just for fun. 120. Not today. Oh well. Right, clean jerk time. To be fair, I'm happy with that. I haven't snatched. I power snatch 115. I've squat snatch 115, but for singles both times. So it's the first time going up to 120 in a very long time. So we'll take that. We'll start dialing in a little bit more as the weeks go by. Start getting it back up to that 130 mark. I'd like to try and double 130 by probably like end of March time. Beginning of March, middle of March, somewhere in March. We'll try and double 130. We're building back up slowly, we're getting there. Time for the clean jerks, so 1 clean, 2 jerks. So into the clean jerks, I've no idea whether you can hear me. Microphone's on the back of my shirt now. Legs are tired now, like they are feeling it. Done a load of back squats, done a load of snatches. When I'm doing my cleans, well, the main things I need to focus on is standing up with purpose, because I think that's where my downfall comes from. Because I start cleaning, I have tired legs, and I just stand up any which way. So stand up with purpose, 2 good split jerks. Oh, and we're going no foot as well, because there's another thing that I need to work on. Starting where we missed the snatches. Right, build up from there. Hopefully we'll get to 145 pretty quick. Right, I'm going to show up to 140. Get shit over number for 140. The belt's coming out. Top set for the day. See how it feels. I don't think I'm going to try 150 afterwards, just because I'm knackered. We're already nearly 2.5 hours into this session, and I need to eat because it's nearly 2 o'clock. Which is probably part of the reason why I'm knackered. Right, we'll take that for today. Gonna eat some lunch now. Chill out for the rest of the day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace.